Let's check in on the 40k meta. The Twilight of 10th edition hasn't slowed down the tournament scene, as I have 3 large events to look at this weekend. And as always, I'll look at the top performing armies by win rate from the past week. Our first stop is the Maryland Open, where 76 players battled for supremacy. Third place was claimed by a Pact-bound Zealots list with Abaddon and a pair of Defilers, plus the added tech of an accursed cultist unit. Second place was Abaddon and 2 Defilers, this time with Vashtor the Archifane as the added spice. And first place was mercifully won by an army that does not have any Defilers in it. Instead, there are almost 200 bodies in the winning Recon Element Guard. Next, let's turn to the Alamo GT in Texas. Third place was claimed by a Spectacle of Spite Drukhari army that had the maximum 60 witches and 6 dedicated transports, making for an almost endless tide of infantry in front of the 25 Hellions. Second place was also running Spectacle of Spite Drukhari, but this time with only 30 witches, with 2 squads of Scourges and a Ravager providing plenty of Dark Lance fire support. The event winner was Death Guard, running a Virulent Vectorum army. This list pairs Mortarion and the mini Mortarion Demon Prince with 2 Defilers, surrounded by the usual suspects of Poxbringers and Death Shroud. And the largest event of the weekend was Mayhem 5, where 165 players battled it out in North Carolina. Third place was a battlesuit-heavy Montcall list with 12 Crisis suits and all of their leaders, plus 2 Ghost Kills and only 1 Riptide. Second place was also Montcall, with also 12 Crisis suits and leaders, but this time taking 2 Riptides and 1 Ghost Kill. And the winner of the largest event of the weekend was Pact-bound Zealot Chaos Space Marines again. To no one's surprise, the winning recipe was Abaddon and 3 Defilers, with a smattering of other epic heroes like Huron Blackheart and Kravik Morn. Now, let's take a look at the top win rates from the weekend. Third place featured a surprising tie between Deathwatch and Imperial Agents, but I'm going to give the nod to Imperial Agents here, as they also managed to bring down an event win. Second place was claimed by Genestealer Cult, who have been lurking in the shadows but emerged for some pretty consistently high results. And the meta continues to be held captive by the claws of the crab. Chaos Space Marines had the highest win rate of the weekend and a shocking 5 event wins, as Defilers seem to have elevated Chaos Marines higher than any of the other cult legions. Tune in next week to see how the meta continues to grow and evolve.